And we're good. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the channel. Notification squad in the house. What's going on, guys? We are going to be doing a live stream, and we're going to be changing it up a little bit. I'm not actually going to be tinting any cars today, well, in this live stream at least, but I did get a huge haul of tools in, and I wanted to kind of go over that with you. If it was like 2 or 3 tools, it'd be a different story, but I got a bag full of tools. So I'm going to be going over exactly what I got, why I use it. I'm gonna be able to show you guys what tools I use pretty much on my everyday stuff, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it right now. If you guys had questions, concerns, shout outs, you can go ahead and write them into the comment section here, and I'll be able to go ahead and answer any questions that you have. But besides that, hopefully, let me double check, make sure you guys can hear me. Yep, looks like you guys can. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the haul. First thing I see, I'm super excited about, is I gotta break these up because there's a lot in here. First bag. Oh, shortcuts. I saw the prototype of these, but I never really got my hands on the final product. And if you guys have ever watched my channel, while I'm doing live streams and tinting cars, I am a big fan of a side swipe. I'm a bigger fan of a swipe, or the swipe doctor, or the doctor, but it always breaks, so I always go with the side swipe. The only problem with the side swipe is that when I am using it from time to time, the blade does catch on like an edge or something like that, and it literally rips the blade out. And this blade is set in here, so that's not moving. So I'm really excited about using these. This is the shortcut. This is one of the newest tools from Tri-Edge, so you guys can go ahead and check those out. That's awesome. I'm really excited about using these. So let me see here. Pretty good stiffness too. Good, I like it. All right, next up, I'm gonna put these to the side. Next up, we got some, they call them slammers, and I'm a little confused because they said that the company that was making these have discontinued making them, but we're still able to get them. This is one of the tools that, it's not my EDC, it's not my everyday carry, but it is in my toolbox because there are certain times, especially for back windows, where I'm trying to get into those back corners and either my bulldozer is just a little too big, or I need something a little stiffer. That's what these are for, and I think they're called slammers. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, small work in the back window, maybe bottom corner. That way, if this happens to scratch the film, no one's ever going to notice it, and that gives you just that little extra edge. It's not a lot, and you don't need to use this tool a lot, but when you do need to use this tool, it comes in handy. So, slammers. Ooh! Orange crushes. Orange crushes all day. I'm just a big fan of orange crushes. This one is the, I forget what they call it, beveled and cropped. So I think this is the beveled end because it's not square. That would be square. So I think this is the beveled end right here where it kind of comes to a point, and then it's cropped as well. So it V's out here instead of going straight down. So this is a beveled cropped orange crush. And you can see number 3 softness over there, so it is pretty soft here for you. Hard enough to, I use these in my installation squeegee, and I use it with a Fusion 5 long handle. And this is part of my EDC. This is part of my everyday carry. I do carry a lot of them. Once it starts getting worn down, I just throw it out and get a new one. So that's the orange crushes I have. How many do I have here? 8 of them or so. So it'll last me a good while. Tint Stuff, what's up? Welcome, Matt. What's going on? I have those already. Yes. Wazy, what's going on? Tint Pro, what's going on? You sand them, bro? I don't sand them. Here's the thing. I don't want to waste my time like sanding tools or like trying to get a varnish, a brand fresh edge, blah, blah, blah. Like, here's the thing. Even if I bought tools every single month and replaced everything, even my tool pouch, I would still make more money. Like, it's so cheap for tools, you know? And Matt brought up a good point on one of his live streams a few live streams ago, is that it's funny that tinters want to get paid top dollar. They want to get paid $500, $1,000 per car to tint cars, but they want the cheapest tools possible, which is hilarious to me, right? Tint tools are cheap. Hard cards, $2-3. Squeegees, I don't know, 10 bucks. I have no idea. $8, $9. That's how much I don't know because I just buy them. It is what it is. It's a business cost, and it's I'd rather spend the time working on more cars so I can afford more tools than trying to save and save this tool. You know, that's just my mindset right there. You get them for free, man. Nothing's for free, baby. I generate a lot of money for this company. And for me to be able to continue to generate money, I need the tools to be successful. Nothing in life is free, gentlemen. Oh, yes. The Scrub It brown scrub pads. I use this as an everyday scrub. In my EDC, I don't have my tool pouch out here, but here, hold on. In my everyday pouch, right here, come down here, bam. I use this every single day. I used to stick with the whites, but it was hard for me to find a consistent, good quality white scrub pad. I would buy them from Lumar, and they were really good quality. Then they changed the manufacturer, and then they were dog shit quality. Like, it would fall apart, and it would be brittle, and it would end up getting into my installations. So because of a poor choice on my end of a poor scrub pad, I decide to go with the scrub pads here with the Triad scrub it pads, and I use the Scrub It, but then I'll also take this and cut it down and use it as a hand scrub as well, because I can trust the quality of these to ensure that they're going to be the same every single time, and I know I'm not going to get like little white flakes in my installations. It's worth it for me to pay more for this than to redo film, because my time is worth more than these scrub pads are worth. So this is what I use all the time. Let's see. Next but not least, these are amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. So these are Titan tools. These are handled 1-inch razor blade holders. Okay, and the handles are hollow. So you can fit, I think, about 8 to 10 blades in there with the sheath, the little orange or the little cardboard piece around it still in there. You can shove that in there, and that way you always have blades in here. These are particularly great for getting stickers that are hard to reach, like maybe in windshields, and these are particularly good for when you're having to do full scrapes on removals, like back windows that are 10 years old that you have to scrape the windows with blades. This tool is so good because it gives you so much pressure against the glass that sometimes using a small little handheld 1-inch razor blade holder, like the plastic ones, like these little guys. This little guy is okay, but like sometimes you just need a little bit more pressure, a little more tension against the glass that this cannot provide, but this does. Now this won't last forever. That little bend right there, this metal will snap eventually, probably 6 months to a year probably, and then after which it won't hold the blade very well. After that, just throw them away, get a new one. That's why we have 3 of them. I always buy tools in multiples, because if I don't have one of these, my life becomes a lot harder. I'd rather spend the money and have backups that I know are going to be there to make my life easier later on than need a tool that I don't have which makes my life pretty hard. So Joe Hansen, obviously, yes, I'm wondering where they are from, if a person were interested in ordering that from that source. I got a nick in mine. Can we sand them to remove it? I believe you can sand it to remove it. If you get a nick, see a tool here, hold on. So here's just a regular Bondo card, right? So if I get a nick in this card, right? Let's say I get a nick. Let's say that's really close, like that's really zoomed in for your blade, right? Or your squeegee. Let's say you get that nick. You can't work that nick out, right? What you have to do is you have to sand down this entire level until it is down below that nick. It's a lot of work sometimes to get that one little nick out. Or you can just order a replacement tool. That's what I always do. So could you sand it down? Yes. Is it worth? I mean, if you're dead and you got nothing else to do and you wanna save those tools, then by all means go ahead and do so. And like I said, to each their own. Some people are very frugal and very thrifty. With me and my business, whether it's with window tinting, the cost of film, the cost of tools, the cost of tanks, things of that nature, those are all necessary purchases for a business. You have to spend money to make money. And some people spend a little more than others. That's it. Let me see. Which hard card sharpener do I recommend? There's only really one hard card sharpener, the blue one. Let me go grab it. So this is a blue hard card sharpener. This is going to be for Bondo cards and Teflon cards. This is a Bondo card. This black card is a Teflon card, right? So for those, I would use this. For any other tri-edge blade, tri-edge cards, anything like this, don't ever use any of those. Tri-edge has a specific they call it a smooth it, right? And it basically, it's a wet sand that you can bring back the edge of a tri-edge card. Now there are some points where it's too far gone and you're gonna be sitting there for forever, but if you get a little bit of a nick, or if you just kind of work it like before every car, you should be good to go. Eventually that won't work anymore, and then you're just gonna have to toss it. But I use the smooth it for the tri-edge cards, and if I am going to cut a Bondo card or a Teflon card, then I use this blue one. And this is a standard card cutter, and it just, if you've never seen it before, if you take it like this edge, right, that got nicked, you just take it and you put it in here, and then it shaves off right the edge. And then you can replace these blades if you want. They're just regular blades out of your Olfa knife. Really easy. Really easy. Sand that sucker with a grinder, baby. You can do that as well. You can do that as well. Love the long-handed scrapers. Gotta love them. All these tools are pretty generic tools. Not generic, but they're pretty standard tools that you can get from most tool manufacturer distributors, or tool distributors, not manufacturers, but tool distributors. I'm not going to say exactly who or where I purchased these tools from, because if you're a tool manufacturer and you want me to say that, then go ahead and reach me and you can sponsor me. Next tool, the paddle. So this is a newer tool that I came across about a year ago, and this is called the paddle. Okay, it's got a little beveled edge and it's just a flat tool. I really mainly I use this for back windows. If I have like a small finger or a small little piece that I kind of like need to crush out a little air pocket and just kind of move it, this will give me a good tension in those corners. The auto bulldozer, the rubber bladed edge sometimes doesn't give me the tension that I need, that this tool will give me. So I can really get in there and really put some pressure on that back end on the bottom where like I don't have a lot of room. So the paddle, I like this one. This one's a good one. Questions are coming in. Thank you. I saw that in the Q50 stream. I was wondering what it was. Good, Joe. I'm glad you learned something. I'm glad. Okay, so this one's easy. I roll with a dirty pouch, but this is your standard 13 pouch pocket, 13 pocket pouch. You can get these from most manufacturers, or excuse me, most tool distributors. I believe it's around $20, and it gives you, the belt is connected, there's no metal. So this is a really great pouch if you're looking to get a pouch that has all your things here. The only thing that I don't like about these that the dirty pouch provides is that this sits up on your waist. So it'll sit up right here. So if you have a tool, say I have a side swipe, or say I have a shortcut right there, and this is where my waist is. When I sit down, my tools start stabbing me in the gut. So this is the one thing that I don't like about these pouches. And that's why I roll with the dirty pouch, because with the tool belt on my waist, it sits down a lot lower, and then that way when I bend down, whether sitting down for a chair or sitting in one of my stools to install a side window, my tools aren't going to be stabbing me in the gut. So, but I needed a second pouch for my PPF tools, so I went ahead and just picked up a pouch like that. Slip tape to work good, that paddle, that's what I use. All right, I can use some slip tape on that for sure. Oh, I checked out that paddle. I want something like the bulldozer, but not as wide. Wash it, had a rubber edge though too. I wish it had a rubber edge though too. Yeah. I like it without the rubber edge, because it gives me that tension that I need. Because sometimes you need to get some pressure on that film against the glass, and the bulldozer just doesn't provide me that tension. And that's solely one of those tools that I don't use every day. It's not in my EDC, but when I need it, I'm glad I have it. So dirty pouch are the best. Yep. I'm in the works of coming out with my own tool pouch, a variation of a tool pouch that I think would be beneficial. And I'm still it's still really early phases, but I believe that there is going to be a tool pouch in my future that I'm going to be making. So, all right, bag is empty, and I just got one more big bag full of goodies here. We'll go over these, and then we're pretty much done. I just use my grandma's apron for my tools. Oh my, Jaybird, I'm gonna send you out I'm gonna send you an apron. Okay. So these are called conquistadors. Actually, the first time I ever saw these was on Tint Stuff when I was watching videos when I was learning how to tint 4 years ago. Matt loved these things. Again, this is not part of my EDC, but these are the type of tools that you need for like really tough quarter windows, like on an Audi A6 or A4. Those really deep quarters that you really can't get with a traditional tri-edge card. Or something else. Like this squeegee portion really does help. Again, one of those tools that it's not in my EDC, but when I need them, they're definitely worth it. So these conquistadors are awesome. I usually keep 2 or 3, and this probably, to be honest, this would probably be a 2 or 3 year supply for me. So okay, these, I forget what they're called. I think they're called Conquerors. I forget exactly. Sometimes I like to have a variety of different hard cards with different points and different angles and stuff, because again, if I get into a position where it's an awkward angle that I need to try to squeegee out or reach, if one tool doesn't work, I'll go down the gambit, go down the trough and try all the tools that I have at my disposal. So these are one of these tools that like I keep just in case I find use for it. Tri-edge cards. A lot of tri-edge cards, but these are the wrong ones. Damn it, these are the small ones. We were supposed to get the big ones. I like the big tri-edge cards. But for you guys that don't know, if you guys have been on Mars for the last few years, these are tri-edge cards, and they're amazing. They're kind of like, it's kind of like a Platinum Easy Reach, but a lot softer. And I only use these when I am like sealing the edges, or if I have to work on the film that's not on an edge, I only use tri-edge cards, and these are amazing. So tri-edge cards. Something you'll like, Matt. Boom, shanks. I've never tried these before, and it's so stupid because like I never tried them, and then Matt uses them, and then people watch Matt use these shanks to pull back seals and things like that, and people go fucking nuts over these fucking things. So I grabbed a couple just so I can feel them out, see how they are, and if I like it, now I have a backup. So shanks. A fresh Mac Tack. That's what I got there. My old Mac Tack is getting pretty worn down, and it's all right. It could probably continue on, but I just want to have a backup because I don't have a backup Mac Tack. And now that I know this, I realize that this is not, in fact, not an actual MacTac, because I thought I was purchasing an actual MacTac, and I see that the film distributor or the tool distributor has purchased MacTac wannabes and slapped their name on it, probably so that they can sell me a similar tool that I think is similar. I pay for the price for a MacTac, and they probably give me some Chinese knockoff. So that's one reason why I'm probably not going to talk about this distributor. Okay. Let's see here. These are Littlefoots. I think they call them Littlefoots. These are just another variation of a hard card, but these are substantially thicker, as you can see. So it just gives me a little bit more tension than I would normally get versus off of like a tri-edge that is pretty pliable. This little puppy doesn't bend very well. So just a variation of another hard card that I would be using. Those are good shanks. That's right, brother. Get what you pay for. No, you get what you pay for, and that's true. In this case, in regards to the MacTac, I thought I was paying for a MacTac. I paid the price that I would pay for a MacTac, but I guess I didn't look close enough, because this tool distributor has purchased their own MacTac material and just put their name on the back end of it. So I thought I was paying, but some tool manufacturers are starting to do that. They're buying either Chinese knockoffs or knockoffs of the original, switching it to their name so that they can get more profit off the profit margins here versus buying the actual ones. Some tool distributors are starting to do that, so y'all better be careful and double check to make sure that you're getting what you want. And last but not least, Matt, you're gonna appreciate this. I purchased some 30-degree blades from NT. These are NT Cutter 30-degree blades. So this one I'll be using for, I'll be using mainly this for PPF, but Matt has been talking about 30-degree blades, and I kind of wanted to try them out as well. PPF, you need 30-degree blades. It's better for cutting on the car, because I do pre-cuts, but I also have to trim from time to time, and I've always been told that the 30-degree blades are better, but Matt has also been raving about 30-degree blades, so I went ahead and picked up 3 packets worth. So but yeah, that's it, guys. That's my entire tool haul. So just a little easy peasy vid on the tools that I brought and got. I'm not doing a full long tool installation right now. We're a little slow today, so I'm gonna be putting some cabinets together. We got some new cabinets, and we're gonna be getting rid of some old shelving in the shop. It's just doing some home maintenance, really. I'll leave it open for about 2 minutes if you guys have any questions, concerns, and then I'll go ahead and shut her down. Microfiber and a hard card. I have heard that. I've heard you can shrink with a folded up microfiber towel. I actually suggest that to people that are just learning, because a folded up microfiber towel is super soft, but you can still shrink a window with it, and then maybe go over it with a hard card at the end. But yeah. Kevin Dyson, just got my 30-degree blades today, and I will take a bit of adjustment to get used to it. Oh yeah, absolutely. They're definitely an angle for sure. Matt from Tint Stuff says, I've talked to some Chinese tool makers, and the felt cards can be custom printed for really cheap. They probably come from China originally too, so MacTac could be the first branded one. That's possible. Here's the thing. I've seen brand new MacTacs, and this is not a brand new MacTac. Like the quality that the MacTac brings is, in my opinion, better. But I don't know. Maybe I won't touch this, or maybe what I'll do is, I won't touch this. I'll put this in a Ziploc bag or something, and then I'll order an actual MacTac from another tool distributor, and then maybe we can go side by side and check the quality. That'd be a good one. I got some 30-degree blades to try them out. Yeah, I'm curious how these 30-degree blades will do. I don't know, maybe cutting top it. I don't hand cut. So I guess we'll see how they go. I guess we'll see how they go. But yeah, all right guys, that's pretty much it. I got nothing else for you. So I won't be doing a live stream. I don't think I'll be doing the live stream for the rest of the day. And what day is it today? I think it's Wednesday. So I might do no, I won't do another live stream for the rest of the week. I'll probably do one on Monday. And that's pretty much it. They have different quality grades too. Yeah, they have different, okay, well. Maybe, I think I'm just annoyed that I legit thought I was buying a MacTac, and then when I get it in the package is in, it doesn't say MacTac on it. It says the tool distributor, and now I'm just a little peeved because I was under the impression that I was purchasing a MacTac. I even put the proper SKU number that said it was a MacTac, and I did not get a MacTac. I think that's what pisses me off the most. Oh, Joe Anson says haircut's looking fresh today. That's right, baby. That's right. I've been trying to keep it fresh to death. This is my midlife crisis hair. I've had like this Frohawk for like the longest time, and I tried the comb over a few years back with the hard part. I didn't like the hard part. It was too much maintenance. So yeah, this is me. I'm fixing to be 36 this year. I'm gonna be 36 in 2 months. So this is me trying to be a respectable grown-up gentleman. So appreciate it, Joe. Thank you.